Hi guys, welcome to today's video. Hope you're all well. Thank you for joining. And today, as you can tell by the title, I'm showing you my haul from the London Pen Show. And this year, I didn't go in thinking like I would get what I got. I was in the mindset that, you know, if I picked up a bottle of ink or a few samples or whatever, and maybe a few accessories or whatnot, that would be cool with me. I also took a pen to be custom ground, but I didn't end up doing that. And yeah, I thought I would just show what I picked up. So this was actually the last stall that I went to, Shanghai Stationary. We kind of did like a really quick loop, and then I went around again specifically looking at ink, and then I got these and was like, yeah, I'm happy, let's go. So yeah, Shanghai Stationary, I had heard of them through Lori Tater, who I'm a big subscriber of hers, and I love her content. She mentioned that she had bought a bottle, I think, maybe at the Dutch Pen Show or another international pen show she had gone to, and I think she had lost the bottle or something, and then she managed to get a replacement. And the ink that she had got was called Queen Mother of the West. And that had kind of stuck in my brain, and I went there to the stall, and they, I think, are a new brand, but this is their first time being at the London Pen Show. So happy that they were there, like, yeah. Packaging also is gorgeous. Yeah, it was their first time there, and I looked at Queen Mother of the West, and it's gorgeous ink, but I do feel like I had something similar. Their inks, like, they have standard and shimmer. The standard ones look like they're all gorgeous shaders, and the lady that I spoke to at the table said they were like shading inks, and the shimmer inks are shimmer and shading. Just absolutely gorgeous. I got two from their new collection, which literally came out this week on Monday. So I'm very thankful that I have these. And then you can purchase online. But yeah, she had these on like a swatch card that she had done, and they were absolutely beautiful, and I couldn't decide, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna get both because prices aren't too bad. So in my little paper bag, I have the two bottles of ink that I got, and I have a sticker here, this little, china jug, really nice and cute, and Shanghai Stationary logo. This is a sticker as well, I think. It feels a bit different to that one, but yeah. And then their like postcard thank you card thing. So I'm sure if you scan this code, it will take you to their website, or I'm sure if you just go to Shanghai Stationary, spell it with an A, not an E, Shanghai Stationary, just Google it and it will come up, I'm sure. But yeah, they have really, really gorgeous inks, and these two, as I said, were from their most recent collection that dropped this Monday, the 6th of October, and I saw them on the swatches, and she had loads of different types of swatches. She had done some with a brush and some artwork. She had written with them. She had done like these kind of swatches as well on paper, on different papers. Yeah, so you could really like see how the ink would be, with different nib sizes and brushes, and if we're using it for artwork and all of that good stuff. So these two were 2 out of I think 5 from the new collection, and they are called Queenie at the Clubs, which is, if you can see on this swatch, like a purpley ink base colour, and it's got purple shimmer in it. Really, really lovely. Their website is there actually, shanghaistationary.com. Stationery with an A at the end. And yeah, I wasn't too sure on this one. I was like, this is gorgeous, but I also think it might be quite similar to the ink that I actually made last year at the Diamond Studio workshop at the pen show. And then this one is Summer Palace at Night. Just so gorgeous. I also thought in the swatch that she had done side by side, like these two were literally next to each other on the swatch that she had as well. I thought that they might be a bit similar to each other actually, but in the writing sample they really weren't. So this is how they look. I hope the lighting is okay, because typically once I started filming it had gone darker. But yeah, so this one is like a purpley colour, like it has a bit of a brown tone to it, and Summer Palace at Night is like a brownish green, with more of like a goldish rose gold shimmer, and it has quite a bit of pink tones in there as well. Hopefully you can see that. Yeah, really, really gorgeous. Let me just turn the brightness back to regular. There we go. Maybe this will hold if I put my flash on. Oh yeah, that's a lot better. Yeah, so you can see the shimmer there in that top one, the purple shimmer. Really, really nice. You can see it's like more brown, and then down here is a really lovely, lovely, lovely greenish brown with like a rose gold copper shimmer to it. Really pretty, absolutely gorgeous. And if you are interested, I have a little swatch card here from my ink that I did make last year, which I called Twin Flame Bruise. This is obviously not on the same paper, but you can see like they are similar. Mine is a bit more like purple rather than brown, and this swatch card, if you can see, has gold shimmer, and this has the purple. But yeah, and then while I have this page open, I also swatched the 2 samples that I got. These 2 samples were on the Karma table, and last year they introduced the Karma table, and really good because you can, if you have like loads of samples and stuff, like you don't really want to list one sample to like send to someone if you've just got like a spare one or whatever. And yeah, so the Karma table is like good to just, you know, offer it up to people. And you can also try out some stuff without spending any money, so great. So I picked up a sample of Pelican Rose Quartz. Really, really nice. Like pink, but with a bit of a purple undertone. And then Diamond Sparkling Shadows is a very dark grey with gold shimmer. I feel like I have some inks that may be quite similar to this, but I still like it nonetheless. It's like more of a steel grey than like a warmer grey, so yeah, happy with those. I think these 2 Shanghai Stationary inks are going to be gorgeous for this time of the year, especially this one. Even though it's called Summer Palace at Night, I'm like, this is like autumn, muddy leaves. So yeah, those are my Shanghai Stationary and little ink samples. And then what else do I have here? Okay, so I have a pen. Oh, I also, on the corner table as well, picked up 2 little pipettes because I don't have any and I feel like they're just handy. Like, I have syringes, but they can be a bit of a pain to clean out when they have like springs inside them, so pipettes, you know, always handy. And then this was my first purchase of the day. This is a Sailor 1911 like Prophet Junior in Cinderella's slipper. So cute. I have seen this. I actually saw Charmaine like get one of these like earlier this year, and I was like, oh, that's so cute. Like, I would love that, because prior to when I saw it on her channel, like when we went to Orlando for Disney World, I really wanted to find a Disney pen that I could get as like kind of like a souvenir, but it didn't necessarily have to be purchased from the US. We get to the pen show and I'm like, oh, let's go to the Bungubox table, because Bungubox is a new retailer as well for this year. And they had some absolutely gorgeous like inks and pens and things that were obviously exclusives and whatnot, and they were selling this for pretty good price. Actually really reasonable. I already have one of these pens in like an amber kind of colour, an amber brown. I think it's like jellyfish, I think it's called, or something like that. So I know that the pen itself is like, you know, I've used the pen before. I have one. I know exactly what it's like for me to use. And yeah, they have Sailor steel nibs, which are all medium fine, which is absolutely fine with me. And they have a clear like plastic feed, which is like, it's so satisfying to see it like clear and clean. And then when you put the ink in it, it's just completely a different colour. But yeah, I really just love like the colour of the little artwork on here, that it's all mint apart from the little silver slipper. The carriage, just her like fleeing the ball, midnight, pulling the carriage, and the castle. It's just everything that, yeah, I wanted. And like, this is one of my favourite colours. This like minty colour is literally one of my favourite colours, if not my favourite colour. And I love that it's just like got little sparkles around on it. Oh, I did get some, they had Travelers Company there. Excuse me. Some other stationers as well. Bungubox card. Some other stationers as well who had stamp stations. So I did some stamps there. So I folded it like this so I could cut the stamps out, and then not have creases in them. And then I did some stamps here. What I purchased from one mini store, oh, and I did get Dylan a Pikachu Energel from one mini store as well, but it's in his stuff. But yeah, so one mini store. So I picked up these Snoopy stamps. So cute. Because I have seen the new Estabrook Snoopy pens, the Peanuts pens. They have 4 of them, I want to say 4. And I showed a picture on Instagram yesterday when they were at the pen show and they showed them. And I kind of had been like intrigued by it. I was like, oh my god, this is going to be an expensive time because I'm probably going to want to buy like the Snoopy one. But then, yeah, they came out and they are a different like shape and size and model completely to the SD. They look more like the Camden. But yeah, they had these stamps and I thought, you know what, I had wanted some like ink and pen stamps for a while to do in my ink journal and like when I you know, do a new ink swatch and you know, all those kind of things. And I thought these ones were just so cute because it's obviously got Snoopy next to them as well. So I picked up this little kit. I mean, just the wax seal is just so cute as well. The ruler, the clip, like I could put this at the top of the page. Oh, just so sweet. So look, there's the little like idea up from them. I also picked up this notebook. So pretty and cute. Hello Kitty, I mean, so sweet. Hello Kitty there with her sister. And I can't remember her sister's name. I think it's like Hi something. And Mama and Papa. They are piano as well. For sale in Japan only. Oh, I didn't see this at the back. Oh, this is like the information probably. The size. It's probably like A5 or something, I think. But yeah, it's just like a grid notebook, like very cute and sweet, and I love it. And that was £5. And they had the Moomin things. They had the Hobonichi Japan exclusives there, not everything, but a few things, including all the pencil boards. I saw the A5 and I was like, A5 maybe, because I have 2 A5 pencil boards. But I thought, you know what, I'll get the A6 because I have been really enjoying A6 size recently and I didn't get a new pencil board for like this year or anything, but I really like the colours of this, like this light blue. Again, it's really one of my favourites, and this was £7.50, so it's a bit more expensive, but you know, they are importing them effectively, or they're bringing them with them. This is the back. So cute. I love that. I'm going to put it with my planner straight away. And I'm going to keep this so I can like cut this out, or yeah, because there's nothing really on the front apart from maybe this, but I can cut this out and stick it in my daily journal. And then what have we got in here? So the last thing was this little stamp, and this is a little Moomin stamp. If you can see, it's so small, but it's just a Moomin with a little heart on it. If you can see, there we go. And then the last thing, which is in my pen case because it didn't come in a box, came in like she put it in a plastic thing because I'm pretty sure the pen was like used, but it's very, very, very good condition, and I'm not even sure if it is used because it looks, actually no, it's not used. I don't even think it's been dipped, but it's been opened, and it was a really good price. And I thought for you know, I'll just pop it straight in here. So does one of these pens look different to you? Maybe it's this one. So this is my first pilot capless, and it's not only that, it's the Nagasawa Harbour Mint. Can you believe I'm actually holding this right now? Like, insane. And oh my gosh, like, I had never tried a pilot capless, right? I have plenty of Mahjong A1s and Jinhaos, as you can see here, and I've been using these, you know, for a few years now. Well, the Mahjong A1s, and then these Jinhao 10s when they came out, I have been using these as well. And I very recently, like very recently, picked up the Jinhao 20 because it's even cheaper. It was like £3 on AliExpress, which is the size of the Decimo, which is a bit slimmer. But I tried the Decimo, tried the regular Pilot Capless as well, and was like, yeah, this is really nice. And I'd always kind of said to myself, when it comes to the Japanese pens like Pilot Capless, I don't want to pay like £180 for like a pen like this, for it to just be like black with a silver trim, you know? It's like, if I'm gonna get one, I want it to be special. And the limited edition like colours and things that they come out with are just really beautiful. And even like when they come out with the limited edition colours like for international or overseas or whatever, then they're still not as nice as the Japan store ones. So ones that they've done with Nagasawa, or if they've ever done one with Bungubox, Hachimonjia. So yeah, I was always like, I'm not gonna get one unless I can get a limited edition one, because I could probably just have one and I would be absolutely set. And oh my gosh, I saw them on the table the first time around and I was like, oh my god. And then we walked back around again, and the first time I was like, they are so expensive. Our second walk around, we came across a different table that had the like black, is the regular size capless. It had the matte black trim, and it was the blue, like navy blue body, like matte. I think it's the limited edition overseas for 2025. And Dylan picked it up and he was like, that's a really cool pen. And he was like, how does it work? And I was like, click the bottom and you'll see that the nib comes out, right? And I was like, oh, that's really cool. And I was like, you can write with it if you want, you can give it a try. I was like, oh, okay. And he did a little bit, but I don't think it was inked. And then we were walking around again, and that's when I saw this one, and the lady had like 4 or 5 of these in different nib sizes, 4 or 5 of these, and that black and navy one just on its own next to it. And I was like, oh, you can try here. And she dipped it for him, and he gave it a try, and he was like, I really like it. And I tried this. I tried the medium first, and then I tried the extra fine because she didn't have any fine. And I was like, I really want to know, like, how different does it feel to write with a Pilot Capless with this 18 karat gold nib in comparison to the Jinhao steel nib or the Mahjong steel nib. And this is like a different experience, and I just know that this is going to, it looks so similar to like how these are, but at the same time like it's also just gonna be a completely different writing experience. And yeah, when I had seen this one online, I just was like, that is gorgeous. As I said earlier, I absolutely love the mint colour. So to come away with like 2 pens that like match nicely like this, and I really want to ink this up and use it, but I just cannot figure out what ink to put in there. And I'm leaning less towards a mint colour, and I'm leaning more towards this peachy nude colour. If I had Wearing a White Rabbit, it would go straight in here. Straight in this pen. Unfortunately, I do not have that one. But I'm thinking maybe something similar that I do have is like Ferris Wheel Press Terracotta Canyon. I think I have a tiny bit of that. Unfortunately, it did spill. And because this is a medium nib, it's not going to write too fine, so a lighter ink should be absolutely fine in here. And yeah, I'm so happy that not only did she have these for sale, but they were like, people are reselling these on eBay for like £400-500, and she was selling for like £100 off of the retail price of these. This is the same price as like a regular one, like a regular Decimo on Colt pens is more expensive than what I paid for this. So absolutely stunning. And yeah, that is my haul. So these, my new inks from Shanghai Stationary, my little other stationery bits and pieces. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say, so I'll let you guys go and enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you went to the pen show this weekend as well, either day, tell me what you got. What did you pick up? If you didn't pick up anything, are you going to be ordering some stuff online to make up for it? Because I know that's the trap that I would fall into, because I have no impulse control. But yeah, that's it for me. Hope to see you guys again soon. Take care. Bye.